What's up, you guys? It is Simply Swimming here, and I am here to build the A house. I've been wanting to do this series for a while, to where I take and I build the house in the shape of each letter. In The Sims 3, I couldn't really get it to work, especially with the roof. So right now we are building the A. Hopefully, I'm gonna try. These letters are not gonna be in any order at all. They're basically gonna be in the order of which one is gonna be simplest for me to build at that point in time. Just because it is the holiday season and I do work in retail, so my hours are crazy right now. So as you can see, these are going to be block letters, obviously. This is going to be a 1-bedroom, 1-bath home. Originally I was going to try to make it 2 bedrooms, but it wasn't coming out right, and I don't know. It just wasn't coming out. Let's just leave it at that. So as you can see, I'm just trying to make sure that everything looks good and it's lining up perfectly. Alright, so there we go. Now I am going to put the little dot in the middle there, and this is just going to be like a little... There's not going to be a door in this area. It's just going to be lined completely with windows. Originally I was going to have a little access there for a little patio, but I realized it's not going to be that big, so I can't really do that. The next thing I wanted to do is make it into a skylight green, a lot of sunlight coming down from it. So I really wanted to make sure I trace the shape exactly. Hence why I am putting random streaks of walls down right now. So now that I have my shape pretty decently, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the roof, because I know that this is going to take me a few moments. So I just remove the floor and onto the roof we go. Originally I was going to go with a gabled roof to kind of give it that nice pitched look at the end of it, but the dimensions were off and I did not like the way it looked. I fooled around with this for a little while, and I wanted it to look like that, but it had to go over that one. But if I moved the walls for that one square, the entire thing was off, and it just looked horrible. But that did not stop me from trying. And I don't know why, but that side worked perfectly, whereas the other one didn't. I don't understand it at all. But hey, I'm gonna try something new, and I'm gonna see if it works. I'm gonna pay close attention and see if it works. But because of how my schedule has been lately, I'm gonna attempt at scheduling these uploads to come on at a specific time or date. And like I said, I do not know for sure if this is going to work. I hope it does. But it is what it is, and I gotta make something work between work and school and YouTube. So I'm hoping to schedule it for every Wednesday at 1 p.m. There will be a new video put up. So that way once a month I sit down on a day off, or twice a month, whichever, and I upload my heart out. Hopefully it does work. I'm thinking that it will. But like I said, I'm going to be monitoring it very, very closely today, and for the next couple weeks. I did do the Halloween house. I don't know if you guys have me followed on the gallery or not. If you do, it is already up there under a pumpkin house. I think it's just pumpkin house. Honestly, don't even bother with the I did it in the shape of a pumpkin. Wahaha. Originally I was going to try to do something a little bit more haunted look to it, but I was sitting down in school one day, and one of my classmates actually had this shirt on that had a little pumpkin on it, but it was like a pumpkin cat. It was really, really cute, and I remember looking at it and going, that is adorable. I wonder if I could do that as a house. Obviously not the cat part, just the regular pumpkin part, but still. So that is what I decided to do, is make a pumpkin house. And I'm not going to tell you too much details. So you guys can go and look it up on the gallery and be surprised. But it is already posted to the gallery, so go ahead and check it out. This house is already up as well. And like I said, I'm doing this all at, wow, really, really early. There is no particular order that I'm gonna do this in, but I'm recording this sound and the sound for both videos, obviously, sound in the building part, the 15th of October, and these are gonna be up in October itself, so whenever it goes up, yeah, it's gonna be definitely interesting to see. But I'm definitely liking the new microphone. I did go through before I posted it to YouTube and listen to the video I did this Wednesday, and the sound is so much better. It is amazing. And I like it because it either has a stand where I can take the microphone out and hold on to it. So depending on what I'm doing, I can still record. So yes, now I finally figured out that I'm just gonna go with these pitched roofs. It took me a little while to ensure that they looked right, and as you can see, I'm still having a little bit of a hard time. I didn't like the way that looked, so I put another roof there to kind of make it work. And it somewhat did, and I just said, you know, that looks good. It looks good. We're gonna keep it like that. I actually tried putting one of these roofs. I don't know what they're called. I think these are I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother guessing at what they're called. I tried doing that. That didn't work, so it's like, forget it. Let's just leave that like that. So the next thing I wanted to do was I was gonna try to see if there's like glass tiles or light tiles or something, so I can do like a skylight type thing. And there is not, so I just went with a fence. And I went with this really, really cool black thin fence. So it kind of gives us this rusticy look to it, which I personally rather like on this house because it makes it pop out a little bit more. So as you can see, that is what I'm working on right now. And sorry, I actually just got off of work about 20 minutes ago, so I'm not exhausted. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing, more towards the time where like a lot of the expansion packs are coming out, and I know that they said that they are releasing the pools in November, which I personally am looking forward to. I want the pools so bad. I love putting pools in my homes. I really do. This part I ended up screwing up on a little bit. It wasn't working out for me that well. So I ended up like deleting some of the walls and had to redo some of the walls. Not really proud of it, but it happened. I fixed it, don't worry. The other thing that I did not do is this is not sped up. The actual time it took me to build this house was approximately about 37 minutes. So it is not sped up, and I don't think I will speed it up because I think a 30-minute video on how to build a house, or watching me build a house I should say, is a good thing because it shows you guys everything. And I try to keep all my videos at about the 25 to 35 minute mark. It's not always that way, but that's what I'm trying to do. So right now we're getting onto the interior, and as you can see, I'm trying to figure out if I want a 2-bedroom, if I want a 1-bedroom, which way do I want it to go. And this is the way I originally did it, because I was going to do 1-bedroom. I'm like, no, I don't like it. Let's delete. Let's erase that. And let's try to do a 2-bedroom. So I was going to go like this, and kind of sorry, kind of have a master bedroom and then a little bedroom there, but I would have to extend the wall again, and I would still have the problem of not being able to connect right, so I just said forget it, I don't want to deal with it. So I was going to draw a line down here and do it, and I'm like, no, because then I'm going to have to do this and cut off a little bit of the room, and then I would have to come over here and put a bathroom in, and the bathroom would be kind of like funky shaped, because, face it, that is not a decent bathroom, so I have to go something like this, and it did not look right at all. It did not look good. So I finally said, you know what, let's just forget it. No bathroom, no 2 bedrooms. Let's just do a simple 1 bedroom, 1 bath home. And by the way, I did this all for 36,000 simoleons. So it's not necessarily a starter home, but it's not one that's unreasonable. You can very easily obtain this home. Especially like if you're just you. 1 sim, 2 sims even, can obtain this home very, very simply. One of the things that I did want to mention is that the bathroom is kind of funky in the way I did it. And I will explain that in a couple seconds as when we get to designing and doing the interior design. I actually heard this morning that the Sims are going to be possibly, I'm not sure if this is 100% real or not, but possibly releasing more jobs. And what I'm really excited for is the architect or the interior design one that I saw was up there. I think those would be cool because, I mean, this is what I do in my spare time, you know? So, especially, like, one of the things I've been wanting to do is, like, create myself in The Sims. Not necessarily to record with, but just for my own amusement. And the jobs that The Sims that The Sims 4 has right now isn't really fitting me. My current, self, I should say. So I'm kind of holding off on it. But the other thing is, yeah, I've just been busy with school and homework. I actually gotta check my school grade after I record these. So now we're moving on to flooring, and I just got done doing the doors and the windows. Those are definitely 2 of the parts that, take a little while in The Sims 3, but lovely Sims 4 has a buy room tool to where all I have to do is click a button and they are there. So I went with this nice, like, cherry oak hardwood floor, and then this odd zigzag tiling in the bathroom. This house is very mix and match. There is no concrete design to the house. I honestly just threw a bunch of stuff together. And I love the way it looks. It looks amazing. I did not take screenshots of the house this time. I honestly completely forgot to do it. So, yeah. The other thing that I did do though this week is I kind of want to do a studio house and kind of like I want to start a series where I take and just like I don't know. I really don't know how I want to do it. I want to do a house to where it's like a split level home for just 1 sim. Nothing fancy. And right now I'm trying to figure out the roof trim because I don't like the way that the hipped roofs look without a trim. It's just horrible. But that's what I was saying. I want to do like a split level for a single sim and like record just, you know, I don't really know what I want to do, but I want to build a split level home. A studio split level home type thing. And I know that there's a challenge going around right now, the Rags to Riches challenge. I might do that. I want to see how I like it. I've been watching a couple videos on it, so I'm thinking I might do it. I'm not 100% sure though. I think I have a lot on my plate right now, so I'm gonna take it easy and see if I get time. If I do, I most likely will try to do it. If not, then we'll wait and see. The only other thing that I have to do, I actually have a majority of the week off next week because I'm working 5 days over the weekend. I worked yesterday, today. I really pretty much work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then that's it. So I work 4 days straight, then I have a 4-day break, and then I work Saturday, and I don't know my schedule for the next week. It's pretty bad. But I actually do have Tuesday through Friday off, so I'm most likely gonna just jam out to The Sims, like go hardcore on The Sims, and get a couple things done. I'm not 100% sure. I also would like to bake a cake and like make something, but I don't know. I honestly do not know. I'm really into baking right now. I think I might do a video, totally not related to The Sims, but on how to make homemade cake and how to frost and make homemade frostings. I don't know. I'm really into baking. I probably won't do that. Don't get your hopes up. That's definitely not gonna happen. If I do decide to do that, I'll definitely. I don't know. I am very indecisive. If you have not figured out, I do not like making decisions. So right now I went with this lime green color in the kitchen just because I tried doing stuff I typically would not do. And I just dropped something again. I always drop stuff. Ay. So definitely keep an eye out for the next videos. Back to the kitchen. I want like this lime green color, and I tried doing a lot of different stuff that I would not do. One of the things that I recently got inspired by is I was watching this, I forgot what TV show I was watching, but I was watching this show that my cousin recommended actually, and their house was full of, it's like a little comedy drama show, but the house was filled with all these mixed matched furnitures. Different color couch, to different color TV stand, to different color rug, to different, their dining table had 4 different color chairs. And I looked at, and I was thinking to myself, you know what, that might be interesting. Especially if you're just starting out. You really can't be that picky about what you have. You have to take what you can get and live with it. And that's one of the things that I've been having to figure out for the past about month and a half. So I definitely wanted to keep with that, and I definitely wanted to have it be this odd home that not that many people are going to want, but at the same time, a lot of people are going to end up getting because, well, you don't really have a choice. I think if I deleted a lot of this counter and cabinet space, I should say, and probably toned down some of the stuff, I probably could have made it a starter home. I definitely going to do a starter home. I don't know when the next Let's Play episode is going to be up. Like I said, I'm recording this all early, and I'm basically just gonna go down the list of ones I've already had done, ones I have recorded, and go from there. The next thing I did want to do, though, is try and like, I do want to do a starter home, that's for sure. But, see, a starter home you have to do for less than 20 grand. And one thing I do want to do is, like, make it my own. Make it unique. So you're going to see more of that mix match, what I'm talking about, in the living room. Just because it's, like, purple couch with a green TV stand with a purple and green rug with a lot of the stuff is mixed matched. And that's what I love. There's no decorations in this house, by the way. Reason why? I really wasn't in like a pictures type of mood. I really wasn't. I don't know why. So I was trying to enlarge the TV, but I couldn't figure out if I was doing it right. My computer was kind of like pausing, so I kept having to like move to get it to go right. I wanted to make sure that was the right size, which ended up being. So the next thing I wanted to do was figure out which rug, and I had a rug in mind. It's this Show Your Stripes rug. I really like it, but I wanted it to kind of be like offset a little bit. Next thing we did is the nightstand. And again, green. I like the color green that I used. And I went with 2 lamps inside the living room. There really isn't that much lighting in this house because of all the windows. But I figured, you know what, in the living room, let's throw in a light. And this house is very minimalistic. So this is kind of like a lifestyle that I would love to live, but I also don't think I could. It's basically you use what you have and what you can get naturally, and you rely barely on a lot of other stuff. And if anyone, I've only known 2 people who live a minimalistic lifestyle, and I applaud them. I just to not use electricity or plumbing or gas, to use anything you can build with your hands or make yourself or get from nature, that takes a lot. So now that my rant is done, we have a desk, a computer, and a desk chair, and a little bookshelf. I was trying to get the bookshelf to go like next to the computer. It wouldn't let me. And I wanted that rug. It's the, hold on, lattice indoor-outdoor rug. I really wanted it, but it was huge. So I had to find another rug, unfortunately. So, yeah, it was bad. I was gonna go with this Caress carpet, ended up being too small. So the next thing on the list was the On the Spot, and you know, I went with that. It looked perfect. Perfect. I'm sleep deprived. Next thing we did was the bedroom. The bathroom I ended up doing glass just because of the odd shape. I wanted to have time to spend on it. So right now I'm just trying to figure out which bed I like. I definitely wanted a sleeker, more modernized bed. At the same time, I wanted it to be comfortable. And the one I really liked said it was uncomfortable. And yeah, I just found the one that was comfortable, which ended up being the Utopia. And I went with that one in a sleek, like, fancy gray print. And I wanted something different. I wanted like a TV stand to be the dresser type thing. So I definitely had to try to do that. So this took some skill. Just to try to line it up as best as possible, which is right there. Then I put a TV on it. I did not size the TV. Actually, no, wait, I did size the TV a little bit. Just once. And I really wanted it to be centered, but I couldn't get it to work. But personally, I think this is going to be pretty interesting because you can lay in bed, hopefully, theoretically, you can lay in bed and watch some TV. Or at least listen to TV. The next thing I did was put in a little side table. Black, of course. Of course, of course, of course. And rearrange that a little bit. And then I put in a little rug. Original one I tried was the textural textiles rug, because I love that purple print, but it was too big. So then I wanted to do like the Princess Cordelia. I tried that one. I didn't like the print of it. So I went with just a plain rug. And the rug I used was the Super Sissel Eco Rugs. And I just went with black. Actually, I went with this like darkish blue black one that looks really, really cute. And then I put a mirror. And of course the mirror would be Lucky Silver. Now on to the bathroom. The bathroom, because of this odd shape, there is no tub, there is a shower, and there is a toilet, and there is 2 sinks. Why 2 sinks? Because why not? That is why there is 2 sinks. Because why not? So there is your toilet. And there's going to be 2 sinks, a green one and a red one. Basically his and hers. Honestly though, I like the green one a little bit more than the red. But that is just me. Next thing, I put in a shower. And I kind of like flipped it and stuck it up against this wall. And I didn't really know what else to put there, so I just closed off that little gap there. Oh well. You guys can, if you guys want to delete it, go right ahead. I just kind of did not know what to put there. So the next thing I decided to do was the paint. Now this actually took me a little while. Actually I'm touching up the floor first. This took me a little bit because I wanted to like blend the different areas together. Actually, sorry. The next thing I did was adding the windows in this big, beautiful space here. And yes, the windows are going into that space of abyssness. I wanted it to go there because if you do delete it, the windows are already there and it doesn't cost you guys anything. And I mean, yes, you were literally looking into the person's bedroom, but no. I mean, come on, it's modernized, you know. Plus, you know, this is one bed home. It's not meant for a lot of people. So do not make it. Oh, I am really, really sorry, guys. I do not know what I'm saying anymore. This is how my day's been all day long. Next thing I'm putting up is the paint in the master bedroom, and with this two-tone color. The paint in the bathroom is this white color, and then the stark, or rather light blue tiling. And in the little empty space there, I went with the same siding that's on the outside. So I went upstairs as you just saw me in that little tower turret thing. Next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make a really, really standoutish wall. I wanted to make something that would pop and draw you in. So it was either between the Seeing Spots, Bumpalicious, or Electric Sheepskates. And I ended up doing the Electric Sheepskates. Originally I was going to do it in red, but I decided to do it in green. I love the way it looks. So that's all it was. Just a couple tiles worth of this color. And then I went with a purple. I was gonna do that, but I decided against it. I went with purple. And I really like the way it looks. It really makes that, I forgot what it's called. There's a specific word for it, but I can't remember right now. It makes that wall really pop out at you, which is always a good thing. So as we are nearing the end of the video, we have like 5 minutes left. One of the things that I did want to mention is I do have this idea that I want to try and do. I'm not sure if it will work. Hopefully it does. But I want to do like this series on obviously I'm going to keep doing my building videos, but I want to do a series where a book writer falls in love. Pretty much that. I don't know when I'll do it. It's just a hope at this point. When I do it, I'll let you guys know. Next thing I decided to do, I did a quick look over of the entire house, and I changed the roof color. I did not really care for it. I made it darker. And then I had to put stairs in, do the patio tiling, and then I wanted to do like a flower bed area, so I fenced in a little flower bed area. But I did want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I know I'm new at this, and I'm getting the hang of it. My videos aren't that great right now, but they're getting better. I'm getting better at it. And I just want to thank everyone who's subscribed, who's watched. You guys have given me some support and just have made me really keep going with it. Because I tell myself, unless I get one video with 25 views, I'm gonna stop. And I actually got it on my first video. So that was really nice. So right now I'm just struggling to figure out where I want to put the fence at. And I had a little bit of a hard time figuring out which fence I wanted to use because I wanted a gate. I needed a gate. Because this is going to be the garden. You don't want random strangers walking into your garden. So there's like no grill. There is no grill. There is none of that stuff. So I decided to just go with this plain white fencing. And actually, you know what? I forgot to move the mailbox. I forgot all about the mailbox. So the mailbox is right next to your garden, which is perfectly fine. That's the way it is in some homes. So the next thing I decided to do was add the flower beds and the flowers around the staircases. Or the staircase, I should say, because there's one. It took me a little bit of a hard time. I had a little hard time trying to figure out where to put this flower boxes at. I tried using the Alt key to kind of like bend it to my will, but it didn't work. So I decided to line one side with these circles, the circular one, and then the other side with the square one. So you have a total of like 8 flower beds, which I think look amazing. You can really get your gardening skill up in there. And then I decided to like blend all these different flowers together to make a pretty scene and really make it beautiful. So like I stated, I believe this one I'm probably gonna have go up first, and then I have to record the Let's Play still, and then the pumpkin house is gonna go up. So I do apologize if this video is like, you're listening to it and you're like, well, Let's Play was up last week, what is she talking about? Like I said, I don't know what order I'm going to be posting things in. I'm probably just going to go through, select one file, go to the next, select one file, go to the next, select one file. The last thing I did in this video was edit the path and give myself a little sidewalk to the house. Typically, the Sims don't necessarily follow this path, but it looks pretty and it makes it look nice. And then I went ahead and added some dirt to the flower bed. So we are ending the very end of this video, and I just want to say thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead and tell me if there's a house that you would like me to build. I will definitely try and build it if there is. Make it reasonable though. I'm not Wonder Woman. And go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. And be on the lookout for more videos because I'm gonna be posting them once a week. Maybe if I get in the hang of things, twice a week. Don't hold me to that though. So here's like a 360 view of the house. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the name really quick. So it's literally called the A House. There's no A, it's literally called A House. It is 1 bedroom and 1 bath, and I will see you guys next time.